MLB insider Ken Rosenthal links the Boston Red Sox to a possible upcoming move they could do by the trade deadline on July 31st. I don't really know how I'm feeling about this whole situation because as of right now, the Red Sox are on a roll, and I don't know if messing up our starting rotation is something I am down for. Welcome to another edition of Red Sox Digest. Before we get into everything, if you are part of the 83.1% that is not subscribed, please make sure you do so and help us on our journey to 4,000 subscribers. Let's set that goal of 4,000 subscribers to before the trade deadline. So you have just over a couple weeks until the trade deadline. So that means you just have over a couple of weeks to hit 4,000 subscribers here on Red Sox Digest. But what I have for you today involves Ken Rosenthal, in my opinion, one of the most controversial and, quite frankly, wrong reporters and insiders of this era. And he, quite frankly, I'm not a huge fan of him, but that's just me. But he has linked the Boston Red Sox to Charlie Morton, an pretty solid starter for the Baltimore Orioles. He is on the older side, but as of now, I really don't know if the Red Sox do need to change their starting rotation up a ton because they have won 10 straight games. 2 of those games, the Red Sox starter has gone the distance and has gotten 27 outs. So I really don't know if they need this starting role because their starting pitchers have been on an absolute tear lately. I personally think they should really focus on the bullpen more than the starting position, but we will see what they do come the trade deadline. Again, Ken Rosenthal reported on this. This was dropped earlier today. I'm just reporting on it now. Insider links Red Sox trading $15 million veteran pitcher. That's a lot of money, okay? $15 million. He signed a 1-year contract with the Orioles this past season. $15 million is a pretty good amount of money. A couple weeks ago, things might have looked different. They needed starting pitcher number 2 behind Garrett Crochet. Rosenthal said to MLB on Fox, but the way Brayan Bello and Lucas Giolito have pitched in recent weeks, maybe they don't need to aim quite that high. So this, honestly, if they could transform Charlie Morton to a bullpen role, that would be, in my opinion, better and more solid for the team because, again, he's 41 years old. He's not at the prime of his career right now. He's almost 42. He's 6'5". His current ERA is 75. ERA plus 75. Sorry, he's played in 20 games this year. Win-loss is below 500. He's pitched 83.1 innings. He's given up 11 homers, 88 strikeouts, 89 hits allowed, hits per 9.6, and he does have a pretty high ERA, 5.18. Again, that is not something that I am too thrilled about having on the team, or just in general. Morton signed a 1-year, $15 million deal with the Orioles. He would add some depth to the Red Sox rotation, and he'd like to be Boston's 3rd or 4th starter. And he could basically, it would go Crochet, obviously, in my opinion, Giolito, and then Bello, and then Morton, or Crawford if Crawford eventually comes back, or Houck if he comes back, or Fitz. So really, it's a toss-up what spot Morton would actually get in this in this rotation. Because as you see, Crochet, he's obviously an all-star. All-star game is tonight. He's balling. Walker Buehler hasn't played to the potential we all know he could possibly play at. But earlier in the season, he was the Walker Buehler that we know and love to see. So I would like to see that back moving forward when they come back from the All-Star break. Bello, stud. Giolito, balling. Hunter Dobbins is out for the rest of the year with a torn ACL. Cutter Crawford, who knows what's going on. I would love to see him come back and pitch for the Red Sox, but I really don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to trade him. I don't know if they're going to cut him. I really don't know the whole Cutter Crawford situation very well. Patrick Sandoval, we have yet to see him pitch one freaking inning for this team, so that was great money well spent, Craig. And then Richard Fitz, he's been bouncing back and forth AAA, starting, bullpen. I think he should remain a bullpen arm throughout the rest of the season. But, again, I am not the right guy to make these decisions because I am just an analyst. I'm just doing my job. I'm just giving my opinion on the situation. The Red Sox do sit 3 games back behind the Yankees and the Blue Jays, but in my opinion, I really do think the Red Sox can come back and just win a lot of games and just win out, not win out the rest of the season because that would be really, really difficult, but they could win out and potentially become second place in the AL East. They do have a wild card spot currently right now, and I would love to see October baseball be played this year at Fenway Park because that energy is just unmatched in any stadium in the entire league. But basically, the Red Sox do need to play really solid, and they do need to acquire some pretty solid arms, and that's honestly up to Craig Breslow. If he does his job correctly, they need to be buyers at the deadline. They cannot be sellers. They can't get rid of these studs that, oh, they're getting old. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And they also can't get old guys back. Again, Charlie Morton is 41, so I don't know if that is the correct decision for the team, but we'll see what Craig Breslow decides to do moving forward because the trade deadline is coming very, very close moving forward this season. I would quite frankly love to see the Red Sox get to that first place spot in the AL East, but I don't know if it's going to happen. The Blue Jays have been playing super, super solid. Again, they're only 3 games back, so nobody really knows what the Red Sox could possibly do moving forward this year. But again, it just comes down to Craig Breslow and the front office and all these different parts. Charlie Morton, again, not having the best season, not having a career year. That is 20 games. He has a 5.18 ERA. I don't know if we really need that because, quite frankly, our starters have been so good lately. I say they could just ride it out, or if they can get another absolutely amazing talent, young guy, not a 41-year-old dude from the Baltimore Orioles. That's just my opinion. If you don't like it, I'm sorry about it. But I just don't see them moving from the rotation they have now. I really don't. I see them having maybe one more starter, maybe Charlie Morton, maybe it could be, maybe it won't be. But again, that comes down to Craig Breslow and his decision. And again, Morton's contract is big money for just 1 year. So even if they do trade for him, he's probably not going to stay because the Red Sox won't offer him a ton of money because he's going to be 42 years old going into next season. So I really just say the Red Sox should just ride out their starting rotation now or somebody else way better for something smaller because I think the Orioles, again, since they are last place in the division in 11 and a half games back, they're going to ask for a ton of stuff in return to try to build the future and just build more of a team. So they're going to ask for a huge return, and I don't think the Red Sox should jump at the bid for that because, again, $15 million is an absurd amount of money for a 41-year-old pitcher in the league because it just doesn't make any sense. Again, Craig Rosenthal is reporting this, so I'm not believing it too much. He's just not really a guy that I trust, and honestly, I'll just wait for Passan. And if Passan says it, then I'll start to believe it, or I'll start to look more into it. But this has just been a hectic video. It's been a video about something that, quite frankly, I don't really want, and I'm sure most fans don't because a 5.18 ERA won't be something to look forward to, and it won't be something to enjoy come the trade deadline. That is all I have for you today. Let me know what you guys think about the Morton situation in the comments below and what the Red Sox trade deadline situation will look like in your opinion. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Help us on our journey to 4,000 subscribers. The All-Star game is tonight. The Red Sox have 3 All-Stars: Crochet, Bregman, Chapman. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go Sox.